all this hype. But I mean, a lot of the people that are playing Melee are coming to this game, so maybe we'll get...
I enjoy that a lot because we get to see a lot of different styles of gameplay.
Definitely.
Like, we have a lot of the Melee crowd for PCG entering Ultimate frequently, and it's super cool to see.
I mean, that's good. I'm glad to see that, like, instead of it being so diverse, everyone's kind of getting together and, like, it's making it more close.
We have a lot of Brawl players, too. Like, I don't know about today, but, like, we had...
I heard Brawl was, like, the ugly stepchild, like, of the game.
Kind of, but people in Brawl have really good neutral because you had to have a really good neutral to get by in Brawl. But yeah, we're going to be having Mr. Will, aka Pastrami on Rye, as Rob facing up against lilDan, who is also a Lucario in Smash 4. I didn't really talk about him that much, but Lucario in Smash 4, also in Ultimate. I haven't seen much play from him, to be honest, so I can't really comment much, but I mean, Lucario did receive, from what I believe, not too much buffs compared to other characters, but enough to make him a better character. Like, he's not, like, busted. He got, I think Anubis is no longer a thing, from what I remember. Anubis was when you could SD in doubles, and then just have, like, max aura. But enough about 4 and more about Ultimate. We're going to be going to game 1. Can we switch to the overlay? Overlay. Yeah, game 1, pretty even right now. Both characters have their own tools to zone the other out. Obviously, Rob has a lot more, but lilDan can challenge Mr. Will's projectiles with Aura Sphere. So he's not completely screwed over when it comes to just kind of being walled.
Looks like it's going to be like a slower game than the last one.
Maybe. It really depends. Mr. Will, like the past 2 interactions I've seen, he's just kind of messed up his dash into grab option, like there, 3rd time. It's like he's just kind of messing up his spacing a little bit. I feel like that's why it's a bit slower. As the game progresses, each player will get more reads on each other, and they'll be able to more confidently go in with stuff. So we'll be seeing that shortly. Yep, there we go. Down throw. Is he going to mash? Oh, what the heck? That covered both mash and no mash. That's going to kill. That was actually smart. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen that much Rob play. Granted, like I've seen maybe 8-Bit Man, Waddy, Raffy, and then Mr. Will.
Now, was that just luck, or...?
No, that was just smart is what it was, because it forced him to mash out at like the exact time and then air dodge right after he mashes.
True, because he just hopefully he either mashed out one way or the other, so it's like a 50-50 there.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, it's just like you had to have the hard read that he was side being there.
Yeah.
It was smart because it covered, at the start it covered instant mash out, which is what he was looking for. And then he noticed he didn't mash out, so he fell with it. And then covered the no mash. Yeah, Rob can kind of recover for days if he manages his gas enough. He has to land on stage before he refills his gas, though. Yeah, he's just, like, again, like I told you last game, when a projectile character has a stock lead, they are dead. No, they're doing everything to wall you out. It's like they want every bit of percent.
He's at 111 right now. He's already taken this game over.
It's Lucario. Some stuff could happen. Lucario benefits highly off of being a high percent because of his aura. I know Rage isn't as prevalent in this game, but it has a cute little 20%. Up air going to be barely keeping lilDan alive there. Going to be clanking with the stage. Mr. Will not ready to punish it. I like the Aura Sphere cancel. Really got to start looking for the parry on the last hit of side B. I feel like he could get a harder punish if he did. Up air going to be taking 2nd stock.
Seems like he's getting a lot of kills from that up there. And it kind of sucks with Lucario. I know he's kind of forced, like, his kit to go in the air a lot.
Yeah, well, he went for the McJank right there. But yeah, side B is actually a solid option on stage for Rob. He can kill super early with it because of the balloon knockback that we have in this game. It's like, it just yeets him, to say the very least. Back throw, gotta be getting him off stage. lilDan not really challenging anything. I feel like he just should have ran off stage down there.
I think he should have hit him right there. I think he should have got that stock.
He would have had to like back air or something to get it. Oh, he's doing it again.
That's insane.
I'm surprised. He noticed both times that lilDan kind of delayed his match a little bit. I feel like he could have got up smash both times. But if it works, it works.
Yeah, don't.
Like, lilDan hasn't found a way to kind of like...
Get in.
Yeah, he hasn't found a way to get around that yet. So, I mean, if it's working for you and it's taken 2 stocks,
For sure.
go for it.
Yeah, definitely. If you can't... It's hard for Lucario to get in, but I feel like once he gets in, you stay on top of him. He's probably got a good shot in there. But like you said earlier, once he got 1 stock on him, he just ran away with the game.
Yep. Yeah, game 2, we're going to be going in. Obviously, Mr. Will's going to be sticking with Rob after that dominating game 1. lilDan, I think he looks like he's debating a switch. Or he's just taking a sip of water. I think he's just taking a sip of water. Both of them look really stressed out for some reason right now.
Yeah. Who's a good counter pick for Rob?
I don't know. If you figure out, let me know, because I hate this matchup with Inkling.
I have no idea.
I get walled out by got walled out by Mr. Will the last time he played, and it was very frustrating.
Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of the matchups. First Smash here, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to be running it back, though, to PS2. Same characters, so no real changes. I guess lilDan just kind of wants to play it out, and feels like he had some sort of opportunity to get in. I probably have a match.
Oh, looks like I'm up.
Oh, well, it's nice commentating with you. Good luck. Just put it back up there. Thanks. Yeah, game 2, lilDan against Mr. Will, aka Pastrami on Rye, aka Artie, aka Mr. Teacher himself. Showed up really well this game. Showed up really well to game 1, I should say. Oh, really went for it. It's so weird to me that you can kind of change the angle that the arms go and still have the same direction at the end. I mean, it's working out really well. That was a very solid first stock. But I thought he was getting sent the other way. I didn't even see that he started up facing that way. Oh, I expected a grab from Mr. Will. Maybe he was just kind of trying to get as much as he could off. Ooh, nice string from lilDan. Right now, he's just kind of playing neutral really well. Just not letting Mr. Will get in with anything, which is what I kind of like to see. You are playing against a zoner, but if you can yourself keep them frustrated on how to approach, do it. I didn't know that you can grab into side B. Or am I just missing? I might just be missing something. But I saw him grab, and then I saw him side B. Like, he didn't use the side B grab. Ooh, I like the read. Not going to be killing because whatever. I think that was side B instead of F smash, though. It looked a bit too long to be F smash. He's trying to wall out with Bear. Needs some sort of kill option right now, that's for sure. I feel like he's trying too hard to go for the Aura Sphere cancels, too. Like, he's kind of trying too hard to catch him with it. He's not B reversing, though. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. He is blessed right now, to be fair. I feel like he hasn't done enough of just keeping the Aura Sphere in the pocket to pressure Mr. Will in the shield. I feel like that's how he should be using Aura Sphere in this matchup. Because Mr. Will, while you can keep yourself like at bay from Rob, you're not getting anything off of it. Especially when he has a stock lead, like you need a way to get in. Keeping that, okay, nice. That was a solid option. Called out the back air. That's gonna get him the stock. But yeah, when he has stock lead like that, it's like you really need to have something to pressure him to choose defensive options, especially at that percent. If he's at 160 and you have Aura Sphere fully charged in pocket, ready to use, he's not going to want to unshield constantly, because if he gets hit by Aura Sphere, he's dead. And Aura Sphere is a pretty decent projectile. Like, especially against Lucario at 1 set, that's going to kill. No need to do the down throw mixies there. It's going to be a little up throw scenario for him. I like the defensive play from Will there. I like the weight. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like, once you're in Rob's face, he's going to be pressured. And you have to call that out sometimes. Because otherwise he's not going to choose any sort of panic options. For the rest of the set, Mr. Wills kind of felt like no need to choose any sort of panic, like, oh, I'm going to gyro when you're right next to me because you always grab me when I shield. It's like he's never felt that because he's always just been okay with shielding. Nice back air, and that's what lilDan needs to get back into the game. Taunt's going to be coming out from him. That's what he doesn't need to get back into the game because taunting is the best way to make someone go try hard mode. I unfortunately learned that versus Kerchak at GU. But, I mean, he's doing all right now. Still living, but that's going to catch him, and that's going to be the game. Oh, I'm wrong! My commentator's cursed. I blew it. I'm sorry. I really just said he's dead when he wasn't dead. That's the worst thing a commentator can do. I apologize. But he is just getting kind of walled out right now. He should be dead pretty soon. From the looks of it. He's just... Mr. Will's just throwing a gyro and, yep. Trying to read stuff like that. Not strong enough to kill from mid-stage, luckily, for lilDan, but up throw is. And that should seal out the game, and it will. Thank goodness I was not wrong a second time. That would have been unfortunate. Solid work.